This is the Backrooms, or in Russian, the backstage of reality. And this is the Lego version. In this video, I'll build each of the levels and even some of the dangerous characters. And now this is very important. At some moments it might get scary, and if you're not afraid, then you owe me a like. Let's start with the main character, Clark. He has a red shirt, black pants, and curly hair, but I only found these ones. In my opinion, it's not exact, but it's close enough. Let's start with the first level. And it's a huge maze of walls. It's hard to find the right exit in there, and if you get lost, you risk staying forever. And on top of that, you might get eaten by a monster, which we'll also build together. For this, I took some beige plates, then a few darker smooth pieces. I started building the maze layout out of them. Then I needed a lot of beige pieces to make the walls. This is the passage between rooms, and here I built in arches just like in the movie. This is the largest room. It will be called the main room or the hall. Right from here, we enter the maze. There are columns like this here, and this apparently is the skeleton of a little person who got lost. In the main room in the movie, there was a huge pile of armchairs and chairs, so I'm making the first armchair, then the second, and 3 of the simplest chairs you can imagine. It turned out very similar. But wait, do you hear that? Someone's coming. Clark, run away through this maze, quickly. Wait, who are we running from? What is that black creature? That's called a bacterium, and it's always trying to catch up with us, so we need to get away from it as quickly as possible. It looks strange, so it will look strange in Lego too. For the build, I take 1 black piece from a traffic light and 1 piece from a camera. We connect them together. The only thing that could work as legs for us are these kinds of pieces. One will go here and the other accordingly on the opposite side, but I'm positioning them as if this monster is currently in motion. I specifically chose this piece because it has a lot of holes, and into this hole we can insert the first arm. This will be the right one. We'll make the left one a bit differently and also insert it, but we'll attach something new to it. This is a black chain piece and it should always be dangling. To make the head, I took 3 identical black plates and connected them together. And the bacterium is ready. It looks really scary. I left 2 holes in the wall of the maze. To get out of here and reach the next level, you need to choose the right slide. If we choose the wrong one, we'll just fall, and unfortunately the game is over. I also took 2 pieces from water slides. However, they will be the same color, and each one needs to be built into this wall. Which slide should we jump into, the first or the second? Write your answer in the comments right now. If you pick the right slide, you'll get a prize from me at the end of the video. Our Clark jumps into the first slide, and at that very moment the bacteria runs up. Ooh, she didn't manage to catch up with us. Clark is so lucky, but I think the bacteria is very unhappy about this. The next level we reach is much more dangerous than the first. These are endless rounded pools. There's a lot of water here. I immediately grab a huge blue plate, and this will be one big body of water. We install the first wall on the side. The slide from the previous level leads right here. And that's exactly how Clark ends up in the pool, and on the other side there's a path where it's easy to slip and fall into the water. Because of the great depth, it's easy to drown here. Let's make a small island near the slide so you can land on it instead of falling straight into the water. In this location, there are a lot of columns whose purpose isn't clear, but the very fact that there are a ton of them here, as well as many curved pieces like arches, stands out. If you need them, you can buy bricks, technic parts, or electrical components individually on the website bricksmarket.ru. That's exactly where I buy the parts for my custom builds. To finish off this location, I added a wall and a rounded section, as well as small ledges you can at least stand on if needed. And only now can I combine these 2 levels together, stacking them one on top of the other. But what could threaten us on the next level? And what could threaten us is a pirate copy of Clark. It will be very difficult to run away from him because he will be constantly chasing us. All pirates, including Clark, have this kind of pirate hat. In the movie, his face is brown, and that's the only similar head I could find. Next comes a yellow torso, black legs, and 2 blue arms. By the way, I took them from this Steve, but I'll definitely give them back later. Well, probably. What's the mistake here? It seems like I assembled everything correctly, but it doesn't look quite right. The pirate version was much taller than the original. One leg of this pirate was wooden, so I'll just attach it from below. And to continue the second leg, I put together a small structure from 3 pieces which we attach here, and it looks like a tall minifigure. Now everything is in its place. 1, 2, 3. the next location will be one of the creepiest in my opinion. But before that, let me tell you where I got so many minifigures. The thing is, I have my own online store with these minifigures. For example, this is a creeper and these are the other Minecraft figures. But my favorite set is the one based on the Minecraft movie. Look at how many characters there are here. Of course, you can't go without Star Wars. By the way, the Renka is one of the largest minifigures that exist and its mouth opens, plus it has movable arms. But still, it's one of the rarest. No, this isn't Bowser or a Hulkbuster. It's a crocodile with chains. This is a figure that's sold in Russia only in my store. Look at how cool it is and how good the quality is. It even comes in a branded bag from the MLS store. There are many categories available on the website, from superheroes and unusual figures to accessories, large minifigures, and Star Wars figures. If you order a lot of minifigures, your order comes in this awesome box. But that's only on the website. Besides that, MLS Store is also on Wildberries, where there are often big sales and you can buy figures super cheap. You already know where to find the link to MLS Store. The next location is, in its own way, similar in meaning to the Truman Show. It's like a small stretch of road with some strange and very similar looking houses on either side. At first glance, everything seems normal, but it actually looks really creepy. I took a green base plate and marked out the future road on the other side. All that's left is to add the road markings. I don't think this was in the movie, but for realism, I'll add a speed limit sign of 50 kilometers per hour. Next, I need to build 3 houses that look as similar as possible, and they'll be empty inside. The first layer of the house will be made of bricks, then comes a window and these white walls. Just like with the first house, I'll use a yellow door. We install it here, then add the finishing touch and attach the roof piece. After that, I found a cartoonish fence among my things. By the way, there was actually a similar one in the movie. We'll place it between the 2 houses. This is the smallest house, this one is medium-sized, and on the other side of the road, for some reason, I decided to make the biggest house, but in my opinion, it looks the best of all. And we'll place it exactly in the center, like this. In the movie, there was a small garden between the first 2 houses, so I'll also throw in some grass pieces there. As for the last house, we'll also place the first bush next to it and the second one on the other side. This is roughly how the scene looked in the movie, but actually Clark wasn't running away from him. In the actual film, it was Clark's psychologist who was running away from the pirate. And what do you think? Should I build her as well? Also, one of the features is that the houses are empty inside. And in fact, that's the whole point. These houses are just decorations and don't really represent anything. Although from the outside it seems like happy families live there, in reality they're not houses but empty shells. Right now, only 3 levels are ready, but in the game there were actually many more. By the way, those who voted for this pipe turned out to be the winners. Write in the comments. I suggest we keep building more levels higher and create an entire skyscraper. But I'll do it if you show your support and leave likes. So I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye.